Okay guys, Harry Copy here for new videos, so I'm just gonna be doing some Vince Vaughn styled rant. So if it's gonna be a very long video, so I'm pretty sure that you understand watching it, let me talk about Family Guy. So I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of fans of modern Family Guy, but the issue is either it's gonna be extreme love or extreme hate. I extremely hated this show as an animator. God, I hate this show. And let me tell you, it started with the classic Family Guy, pretty good, and it started out pretty well. But with Seth MacFarlane, he was just became a youngest executive producer or filmmaker that is actually produced. Like, you love it, and it's just featuring Peter Griffin, Lois Griffin, the mother, and Chris Griffin, the son, Meg Griffin, Brian Griffin, the dog, and Stewie Griffin, that is a baby that tried to kill his mother in the classic era. He is just a baby, and that's what the point to do that. It's like, love it, actually love it, and they just trying to cracking jokes and doing some cutaway era. They try to set up the cutaway gags, and many gags are funny for me. Like, seriously. It was canceled twice in a row. That was the point there to bring it back for reruns. And yeah, just a reruns from Adult Swim. And the DVD sales, so I'm pretty sure that was really aggressive. But in the modern era, it just started out pretty disgusting. It was just show us like male pregnancy episode, just sitting down. It starts out pretty well. It's like the dialogue is so wetness. It actually trying to do this goddamn thing, like making these particular reason that Stewie Griffin is not an evil baby to do it. Doesn't have a gun. He just buried to the ground. Loving it. Let me talk about this episode. Well, we have ships of Brian Griffin x Stewie Griffin. Boy, I love how the Modern Family Guy gonna fuck this up. And we have pregnancy. Dogs and baby dogs and baby pregnancy, and it's great. It's so stupid. It was wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. Male pregnancy. Family Guy is going to talk to us about male pregnancy. Family Guy. Fucking. Let me talk about the type of this word. Not to say issue, just a word. You say that males can get pregnant. But listen, males don't have a males just have a regular penis, alright? I'm not talking sexist, but this was in the episode I just shows. It was not possible when the baby is gonna come out of this. It was impossible to show what it looks. The Family Guy just talked to us about the issue of male pregnancy. I'm not making this up. It was in the episode clips. Stewie gets pregnant, and they just really talked. It doesn't say really. It just throw the shit at you when it pukes all over the floor, and Stewie just says, "It's just for the baby. It's just for the baby," and that's what I thought of that. I have no idea if this was a intriguing, weird thing to do, but it was in a diner or a restaurant or whatever it's called. The water broke. A second later, or minutes, Stewie gets into labor inside a car, and they trying to vomit it out of his mouth when the baby comes up. Stewie make this up. Makes no sense at all. And every fan's just happy. You showed this dog and kissed the baby. It was just a so that happened. And it makes no sense. But believe it or not, they actually talked the issue about a male pregnancy. But listen, female pregnancy is only better. And it was possible to just see the baby just came out of a when they was born. It has to choose any genders of gender reveal. So Brian Griffin and Stewie Griffin just get related, and these dogs and the baby could have without protection. Without protection!
fiction. It's nonsense. What is wrong?
I cannot. Oh, okay. And they were shocked. Shocked. Just say, is this possible to have male pregnancy? It's just too. Did you go to school? Do you see in sex education when you're too busy looking at each other? It's like, I'm tortured, I'm tortured, I'm tortured, I'm tortured. We should make out and make love because we're in love. And that was all the episode. That this episode is disgusting, and this makes no sense. It just keeps going through beds with these unplanned future. But listen, you gotta check it for yourself. When you're gonna search up teenage pregnancy public service announcement and figure it out for yourself, Seth. So I'm pretty sure in episode 1 of season 20, it started pretty well. In season 20, episode 2, the next episode is called Walk Hard. Peter had the fart stuck in the pants in the stage, believe it or not. But the only reason they're trying to get it out, but he is too embarrassed to try to discuss the audience and break up. And I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to be saying, oh, Harry, that's fat shaming. That's just fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming. I'm telling them the truth. So Peter just got the farts stuck in the pants in the stage. Minutes later, the farts finally got passed through her pants and discussed the audience. So, but Peter Griffin, it doesn't say anything passive aggressive. It doesn't want to have audience break up. It just says the next song that you should know.
This next one's called Break On Through.
That's the inappropriate cheering right there.
Враг сзади по левому флангу!
Did you know the audience, Seth? Did you know the audience just thinking about male pregnancy? I actually heard it's like the other episode where Stewie gets pregnant, like knowing the male pregnancy ways of this teenage pregnancy is not impossible. That's impossible to know where a male pregnancy came out of nowhere. And let's just say that you need a custom like somewhere in the sex education custom What about an abortion baby? What about does somebody write this down? This can't be a first time. It just can't. Okay, the next episode is called The Birthday Bootleggers when Stewie get detention. So, you probably know your audience. So, right after COVID-19 shit, that Stewie just thinking, hey, you got something on their shirt. And thinking that Doug is just think this was all like a dirt or a burger or something, but Stewie's trying to flick Doug's nose and gets a nosebleed in slow motion. And Stewie just laughing. It's like, it was all the ruse. It was all the ruse. How is that possible to have a ruse in the shirt? But it's something else. It's nothing on my shirt and someone's shirt. So Doug just get a nosebleed and cries like a fucking like.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? So right after all the part they actually set it up, Stewie finally get detention.
This is your third strike, Stewie. That means no more timeouts. You get a detention.
That is a stupid start. You don't understand the plot. Do you know the plot, Seth? Did you know the plot of your episode? Just really taken out of context. But seriously, I want you to make an actual plot like I did. In our story, like 2 episodes later, it was called Mr. Act. Lori just got her own cyclist bike training thingy, and they try to do trainings on this fake bike inside of a house. So I'm pretty sure they had his own screen of it. When Lois just left, Peter just get in a cyclist bike thingy. It crunches balls. It was not a chin. It was not the balls. The actual balls inside of a private parts. And Brian just heard it. It's like,
Did you hear that? I think Peter hurt his balls.
And you really make this stuff up. So, I'm pretty sure there was a group in the Brian's phone that is like every dog's in Quahog. And they're actually hearing something, but it started to bark. Brian just go in here, and it just says,
Excuse me, I have to go bark.
it's like a funny thing to know what is actually presumed. But seriously, minutes later, inside a church, Peter just got a high-pitched voice inside a church. The religion guy just says,
Your voice is pristine.
look, these religion guys in church are f***ing idiots. It deserved in hell, alright? It deserved in hell, and nobody's gonna see that particular character. It was seriously a moment a while back, because like I say, you know, the Stewie just get pregnant. It's like in the episode, trying to make this stuff up with these goddamn faces. Again, it was just a baby, and they were trying to make this stuff up, and they tried to make it into these dumbass dog, and just figured like, oh, I just figured about Brian Griffin and Stewie Griffin because he was just being friends.
Why don't you stop being friends?
I'm pretty sure that was a reason with it. Right after they sing the song, cracking jokes, it's just like really pissing me off. So, whoever got this bat and just crutches balls, and Peter's voice just going back to normal, just like in the weapons, it's just like,
Ow, my balls!
Ow, my balls?
Hey, my voice is back to normal.
like how the do you don't understand the plot? You don't understand the plot and the script of yours. Seriously.
How dare you?
There was the other episode in Hard-Boiled Meg, but it doesn't even title. It's Hard-Boiled Meg, where Crackmer guts and hiccups. And the Crackmer just speaking,
I think I said giggity too fast when the guy was explaining how the goggles sit on your face.
how is that possible to say giggity too fast to get the hiccups? You're being an idiot. You're being an idiot to get the hiccups. The only reason you need to get the hiccups is to drink a water faster. Like throughout this episode, Quagmire is
Petting his cat.
crying while hiccuping, and
A cat scratches his balls and jeans.
the hiccups is finally gone.
Ouch! God, those claws went right through my pants! Oh my god. Oh my god,
I knew you don't understand the plot and the scripts of yours, idiot.
Hey, up yours, you jerk!
Next episode, it was a title, I can't even pronounce it, where Lois is addicted to pills, but did you search up partnerships for anti-drug America? It's PDFA for short. Are you looking at these particular PSAs of the anti-drug? You gotta look for yourself. But the only reason Lois is addicted to pills, they're actually trying to dunk a baby onto their toilet to get a pill. She is trying to do it, and Brian just starts to panic, is trying to push her to stop the baby from ducking. Lois just starts to cry, just saying, I just wanted the pill. How are you making this stuff up? like, right after all that, Lois Griffin just end up in a cage. Really? You don't understand the plot and the script of yours, alright? I should put the list of worst mother in the post-New Year's 2022. I'm pretty sure this was the worst murder I ever heard in my life. Well, like, in the other episode, she was like, why you got these actresses of her? Did you know these names? How'd you pick up Alex? And why is Alex, believe it or not, is beyond female names and the male names? You're making people confused. In season 21, episode 4, Peter got so nice to Lois' mother, but instead, Peter have sex with Lois' mother, Lois just started to panic. It's like,
Oh my god.
he's trying to rush to Peter, but clearly interrupted with Peter's in a Hawaiian beach, like 2 clips at a time, when Lois just finally went to the door and opened up violently, and it was too late, and Lois just screaming. Peter just started to panic to see Lois' mother's face right after sex. Like, how is that a thing with mom's pregnancy or mom's sex? Is that really a thing when strangers should have sex with other mothers? But is that really impossible to try to make this stuff out? You gotta talk about it, or you should talk about this and let it out. But it doesn't. It's Family Guy. It's Family fucking Guy. They don't know what they're talking about. You had to know. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like Family Guy having an abortion episode. All to do with a baby issue. We don't go there. We know we're not good enough. It's like making a reference to the virus says, oh no, our table is broken. No, he's making dumb episode when it doesn't make dumb mistakes. It calculated. They know the audience. They know what they are. Family Guy, you stay the stay to mimicking these kind of word is a word song. You're bringing this in. Male pregnancy and humor. You're bringing both of them into this. But I had to finish this. You actually think that Quagmire just got a religious, hilarious rant of Brian Griffin, a dog. But this was a whole new area. If you want to talk about your show, you better do your homework. You better have some idea in your head. But Family Guy doesn't. It was shows in the show. But it was some kind of bad plot of these episodes. It's just really me off. But let me tell you, when the show was done, there's a pause. All it feels like, yay! He understands me. Don't make me pity this demographic anymore. Alright? I'm really pissed off, alright? Let me tell you, Seth. You always once let the animator, Yellow Glue, the Canadian animator, the creator of Paper Puppets Take-Two, The Object Show, love Family Guy because of your human rights. Is that a thing? You got these Quagmire GIFs and pics and a bunch of redrawers of that particular clip when Peter Griffin just says, I did not care for the Godfather. Just redrawing and redrawing and redrawers. Get these captions, a fake-ass caption, saying, objects are bad, objects are good. These Twitter peoples don't know what they're talking about. But let me tell you something, Seth. Every animator hates Family Guy because of your pitch Bible. Alright? Every animator all over the world, all over the internet, hates Family Guy because of your pitch Bible and humor. I'm pretty sure that this was longer than you expect. I'm pretty sure that the males with a don't like it. If the women with don't like it, that's all it is. When these kids are too young enough to watch Family Guy, it causes a kid to swear. But it was really intriguing. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that's all I did with these long ones. If you whether or not you're gonna watch these particular modern Family Guy. So thanks for watching. Later.